We are now in the land of Beersheba. We know that in the Old Testament they would say from Dan to Beersheba. That's all the way north in Dan. We're all the way south here in Beersheba. Now understand, this does not mean the land of Israel ends. There's more land past this. Ari, how much more land is past this all the way down to the bottom?
There's Shifta, there's Merisha, there's a few more.
Yeah, there's some
miles.
other good places, and it goes all the way down the Negev and things like that. But this is just basically the last big settlement that was inhabited at that time. And a lot of things happened here, starting in Genesis chapter 12. We know that Lot and Abraham, in this location, they decide to divide up and go in separate directions. If you remember, we studied, Abraham leaves this place and goes and rescues Lot up in Dan. So you see how far he had to travel to rescue his nephew. It was in this location that Abraham tells Hagar that it's time for her to take Ishmael and go and leave. And the Bible says she went out into the wilderness around someplace in Beersheba. You may remember the story of Jacob. He had his dream about the stairway to heaven after leaving Beersheba. Also in the Old Testament, Elijah is running from Jezebel, and he comes all the way down here to Beersheba. But I say probably the most interesting story that we know about is in Genesis chapter 22, where the angel says to Abraham, "Abraham, take your son, your only son." And he leaves this place, he leaves Beersheba and goes up a 3-day journey to Jerusalem, to Mount Moriah, to sacrifice his son. We know the angel stops him from doing that. The Bible says he and the lad returned back to Beersheba. And then the other one that we know about is Genesis chapter 27. Isaac is growing old, he can't see as well, so he tells his son Esau, go prepare me a meal, go hunt and prepare me a meal of venison, and I'm going to give you the blessing. While Esau's gone hunting out somewhere in this location, we find Jacob slipping in with his mother, dressing up as he was Esau, and Isaac blessing Jacob instead of Esau. All this took place in this location of Beersheba. We did see a well right outside. They believe it's all the way back to the time of Abraham, 4,000 years ago. That's the original well that was dug by him. So just a beautiful place here, all the way in the southern part of Israel in Beersheba.